I'm Dave Carvajal. This is Thunder, Wisdom, and Insights with some of my favorite leaders on the planet.
So, everyone thinks leadership is about inspiring people and getting them to achieve more, and there's a large part of that. At the base level, to me, leadership is about influence, about using your influence, knowing how to use influence on maybe it's one person, even in a lot of ways it's yourself as well. You need to sort of master that first, and then you can apply it to other people, and then to a larger group, and it's really about knowing what the levers are, and it's almost different in every situation. Every company I've been at has been slightly different, and every time I come into a new situation, I try to remember, don't fight like the last war. And it's very hard because you remember what you did wrong last time, and you're like, I'm not gonna do that again, but it's always slightly different. And so in terms of leading people, they're the basic things about, you need to make decisions quickly. I think it's important. Giving people the freedom to fail is important. Just giving them an environment where you want them to excel and to achieve as much as possible. And I think that if you can inspire people that way and really play to their strengths, which again is influence, which is really about understanding people and getting them to achieve more than they even think they can achieve. I'm having a situation right now in my current company where every day we have a status report on how things are going, and every day I hear an excuse about why things didn't work exactly the way they should have. And the excuses are all good. And it hit me this morning, I was like, I don't actually want to hear an excuse ever again, because an excuse is really a reason for not doing something earlier. So at the end of the day, something didn't work, and the next day you say, hey, well, it didn't work because X, Y, and Z happened. And that's just not valid. It's you have to be much more proactive. You have to communicate up front about what the problems are, and then we'll resolve them. I always tell my team, for example, I just want to hear the bad news. That's my management mantra number one, which is as long as you come to me with bad news, I won't get upset. We'll deal with the problem and we'll move on. Now, if you're screwing up every day, that's a whole other story. We'll deal with that. But as long as I hear the bad news, I can do something about it. That's the reason I'm here. But don't come to me 3 weeks later and say, hey, Alan, something screwed up, last week and I didn't tell you about it. And you might have a good excuse about why it happened, but I don't want to hear about it. So at the executive level, it's really about being open, transparent, communicating is really the number one thing, and working well together. And if things don't go well in your area, I want to hear about it and I can help you and so forth.
Thank you.